where I want to start, and you sent me this note, is that brand and demand can't be separated.
I don't know when this happened, but at some point, people started seeing these as two totally separate, siloed pieces of marketing, when really they're yin to a yang, or two sides of a coin, or whatever cheesy analogy you want to use. You've got your brand team working on awareness and your demand team focusing on demand and lead gen, but really they're actually super intertwined. So I would argue you can't have one without the other and still expect to grow as a company. Brand is about creating trust, recognition, understanding, loyalty, all of those things. It's not just shapes and colors, right? I feel like there's this misconception that like, oh, brand is swag and logos and like, sure. But when I rebrand a company, the logo is the last thing I do. It's like the least important of all of the things, right? Brand is the thing that makes people feel something. Demand, that's where you convert the feelings that people have into some kind of action, right? Getting them to click, getting them to download, getting them to sign up or buy, right? So if the brand isn't strong and all the demand gen in the world is not going to lead to sustained success. If you release a new product, they're not going to be excited for it. They're just going to be like, oh, there's a new product. But if you have a strong brand, think about how easy it'll be to sell to existing customers or sell to people who, when they're ready to buy, right? Because you're already top of mind. Built-in demand. Obviously, demand is what keeps the lights on and is what keeps finance happy. It's where your revenue comes from. But I think that's where the focus of brand gets left behind as like a nice to have. Like the reality is if you put all of your eggs in the demand basket, you are creating a losing strategy, because the long-term customer loyalty, the perception, the differentiation of your company, and the trust that you're building, that comes from the brand. And it's foundational to everything that you do. Like every time a customer goes to your website or any touch point that they have with you, the brand sets the tone for that.